Spanish aircraft carrier Príncipe de Asturias. The Príncipe de Asturias, originally named Almirante Carrero Blanco, is an aircraft carrier and was the flagship of the Spanish Navy. She was built in Bazan shipyards and delivered to the Spanish Navy on May 30, 1988. Spain has operated aircraft carriers since the 1920s, initially with the seaplane tender SPS Dédalo and later the multi-role light carrier SPS Dédalo, which was formerly the U.S. Navy's World War II light carrier USS Cabot. The SPS Dédalo was replaced as the Navy's fleet flagship by the Príncipe de Asturias. The ship was permanently assigned to the Alpha Group, comprising the carrier and 6 Santa Maria-class frigates. A Spanish version of the USN Oliver Hazard Perry FFGs. Other vessels such as logistic ships, tankers and corvettes are frequently assigned to the group when required. Príncipe de Asturias and the Alpha Group have participated in peace support operations in the Adriatic Sea. The ship became a victim of defense cuts, being officially decommissioned on February 6, 2013. Design. The design is basically that of the initial U.S. Navy sea control ship design of the 1970s, modified with a ski jump ramp added to better enable V/STOL aircraft takeoff, constructed by the national company Bazan, then Empresa Nacional Bazan, now Navantia, in their shipyard at Ferrol. Príncipe de Asturias was delivered to the Navy on May 30, 1988. The construction process had begun 11 years previously, on 29 May 1977. The processing of the steel began on March 1, 1978 and the keel was laid on 8 October 1979. On May 22, 1982, in a ceremony presided over by Juan Carlos I of Spain, the launch took place, with Queen Sofia of Spain as the ship's sponsor. The ship made her first sea trials in November 1987. The Thai warship HTMS Chukri Narrowbet, delivered in 1997, is based on the Spanish ship's design. Armament. The self-defense armament includes 4 close defense Morocco systems and 6 chaff decoy launchers for offensive weapons. The ship relies on the capabilities of her embarked aircraft for anti-submarine defense. She relies upon the detection capacity and attacks of her ASW helicopters and accompanying frigate battle group. Aircraft. The ship supports 12 AV-8B Harrier II Bravo or AV-8B Harrier II Plus aircraft. The Harriers are armed with AIM-9 Sidewinder and AIM-120 AMRAAM air-to-air missiles, AGM-88 HARM anti-radiation missile and AGM-65 Maverick air-to-ground missiles. In addition to GAU-12U cannon, the carrier also has facilities to support helicopters, usually 6 Sikorsky Sea King SH-3H, for Augusta AB-212 and 2 Sikorsky SH-3 AEW, airborne early warning, helicopters. The ship supports a maximum of 29 fixed-wing and rotary-wing aircraft with up to 12 on deck and 17 aircraft in the hangar. The hangar, which measures 2,398 square meters, is accessed by 2 flight deck lifts. The 5,100 square meters flight deck is 176 m in length. Operating V/STOL aircraft. The carrier has the characteristic ski jump, 12 degrees here, with the runway slightly off the longitudinal axis, tilted portside. Withdrawal. In May 2012, rumors emerged that the Príncipe de Asturias could be withdrawn from active service and placed in a state of restrictive standby along with 2 of the Santa Maria-class frigates, due to the financial pressures on the Spanish government. Annual operating costs for the carrier and her air group reached €100 million. Any decision on the fate of the vessel would have to be taken at the highest possible level due to the status of the ship as the flagship of Spanish Navy. In November 2012, its decommissioning was confirmed. The official decommissioning ceremony was held on 6 February 2013. Aviation capability is being provided by the landing helicopter dock ship SPS Juan Carlos I. Career, Spain. Name, Príncipe de Asturias. Namesake, Príncipe de Asturias. Ordered, May 29, 1977. Builder, Bazan, Ferrol. Laid down October 8, 1979. Launched May 22, 1982. Sponsored by Queen Sofia of Spain. Commissioned May 30, 1988. Decommissioned February 6, 2013. Homeport Naval Station Rota. Identification Pennant Number R11. Status Decommissioned. General characteristics. Class and type Príncipe de Asturias class aircraft carrier. Displacement 15,912 tons standard, 16,700 tons loaded. Length 195.9 meters, 643 feet. Beam 24.3 meters, 80 feet. Draft 9.4 meters, 31 feet. Propulsion, 2 times Bazan General Electric LM2500 plus gas turbines in Kagag configuration, 1 shaft, 46,400 shop. Speed 26 knots, 48 km/h, 30 miles per hour. Range 6,500 nautical miles, 12,000 kilometers, 7,500 miles, at 20 knots, 37 km/h, 23 miles per hour. Complement 830, total, 600 ship crew, 230 air crew. Sensors and processing systems, Raytheon SPS 52 sea winking and laughing. 3D air search radar. SC Cardion SPS 55 surface search radar. ITT SPN 35A aircraft control radar. FABA SPGM 2B fire control radar. Selex Systemi Integrati RTN 11L, X-Missile Approach Warning Radar. Selex RAN 12L Target Designation Radar. Electronic Warfare and Decoys, National Electronic Countermeasures Unit, Super RBOC. Sensitech N, SLQ-25 Nixie Decoy. Armament, 4 times FABA Maroka Mod 2B CIWS, 12 times Oerlikon L120 20mm guns. Aircraft carried 29 fixed-wing and rotary-wing aircraft. Aviation facilities, 12 degrees ski jump 46.5 m in length.